Hello everyone, my name is Albert and welcome back to the Lovecraftian Video Game Retrospective and welcome to Arcane Online Mystery Serial Season 2, The Stone Circle, sequel to Season 1, The Miller Estate. Once more you take control of Prescott and his friends and your job is to stop the Cardinal and the eldritch powers he's allied to. The game is a traditional point-and-click adventure. You control one character. The game is divided into 8 episodes. Essentially, one episode focuses on one character, even though occasionally you control several, and you do the classic point-and-click adventure stuff. You collect items, you investigate the environment, you read notes, you check out things, you combine items, you do some mechanical puzzles, everything that you would expect, and that actually works quite well. The game is episodic in nature, naturally, and that's actually to the game's benefit. It's a little bit on the easier side, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. And the episodic nature means that you get to know the characters a little bit better, and it also means that you're confined to a comparably small environment, which means that you never have to backtrack a lot just to find an item that you overlooked. Instead, you can usually get a pretty easy overview to the area where you are, and everything is within reach, which you may or may not consider a feature. With regard to graphics, the game has slightly cartoonish graphics, but that's actually not a bad thing because it does mean that the game, despite being more than 10 years old, has actually aged relatively well, and it does still look pretty decent despite its low resolution, and also better than the first episode in my opinion. And despite its cartoonish graphics, the music and some of the design choices actually give the game quite a good atmosphere, considering that it's not photorealistic. And in fact, I'm pretty sure if the game had been made to look photorealistic, it would be a lot more dated now. Overall, it's actually quite a decent Flash adventure. It is a Flash game, which does mean that you need Flash to play it. At least I didn't find a method to play it without Flash, and Flash at this point is a little bit of a liability, but there's little you can do about that. And overall, the length of the game is also quite decent. It has 8 episodes as opposed to the Miller Estate's 4 episodes, which means that completing the entire game can take you anything between about an hour or even several hours, depending on how puzzle crafty you are. So overall, this is quite a decent game if you like adventure games. Even if you're not the biggest fan of Flash games, I would give this one here a try. If you don't like adventure games, this one here is not going to be the one to convince you unless you don't like the difficulty of adventure games, because this one here is, as said before, a little bit on the easier side, and the division into various episodes also makes it a little bit easier to handle. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Take care and goodbye.